But they try to make it seem like Kiki is always the one trying to master that shit. Like he's the one behind that shit, but he's not behind it. They always come to him because he's the last member of the SUC clique. He's the last.
All right, we rocking. We ain't live though. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording though. What up? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy Swift Dollars. We in the building. You know, we still ain't named this show yet, but I got my brothers in the building. What up, Sammy? What up?
What? Yo.
All right,
it's a new week.
A new week, a new day, another Saturday.
Some more nonsense.
Just got through. Yeah, you good. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I don't got your mic up. My bad. I mean, your headphones up. You can hear, right? You can hear.
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, so now let's rock, man. I don't know what happened with the other joint, but had a little technical difficulties, but we rocking. It's Saturday. I feel good. Had a great 4th of July. Didn't do nothing. Went to sleep early. Y'all do anything? Y'all check any fireworks?
Oh, yeah, because on social media, they saying it's blasphemous for us to be supporting the 4th of July. If
Juneteenth
we didn't do Juneteenth, you ain't got no business with red, white, and blue on this weekend.
That's a bit blasphemy. But
I was in the house both days. To be honest.
Keep it official, Sammy. Keep it official.
I was in the house both days. I mean, Juneteenth, I was in the house. 4th of July, I was in the house. I ain't go nowhere yesterday.
I don't believe.
That's not true. On Juneteenth, I had to go to work.
Okay, it's believable. Okay. All right, well, let's just get straight to it, man. We ain't even gonna waste no time. P. Diddy, do it.
We supposed to be in Florida this weekend at the freak off, man. Fuck that shit. You supposed to get bail, all that shit, man.
Come on.
He blew trial, man.
Come on, man.
He blew trial.
Stop.
That man blew trial, man.
Order in the court.
He blew trial.
He damn sure did. But I mean, I don't think they gave him bond because he gonna get time served. So just, man, go and ride it out, man.
Man, they're not good. Man, they gonna give that dude at least 5-6 years.
2 years tops.
5,
Time
6
served for a year already. They might just make him go taste the yard for a little bit, but he gonna go to
Man,
camp.
P. Diddy don't got no points.
That's what I'm talking about. So
No points.
He ain't got no points. He's gonna be the lowest of the lowest can be. It ain't even gonna be a fence.
That's like the snow bunnies fucking you off, Sammy.
That's all. That's just like me and you go downtown Raleigh, pick up a prostitute, and we just say, come on, you ride with us. We're going to the Danville Casino. We go up there and hit big, give her a couple dollars, and have a good time and drop her back off. We done crossed state lines, engaged in prostitution. That's it.
Yeah,
we had a fun time. Now, it's against the law, but that's basically. So you mean to tell me you're supposed to get 5 years for that?
Well, the minimum is supposed to be 10.
Well, but at the end of the day, no, the minimum ain't nothing. It's anywhere from no. That's the maximum. There you go again. Speaking to respond, the maximum that he can get for that is 10. Anywhere between 0 to 10. The judge can say he's done enough. Time served, probation, and if you violate this, but no.
0 to 10.
It is no set amount.
You don't have to give him the 10. He
Bruh,
don't have to get the 10.
Bruh.
Man, they gonna try to burn him.
No, that's your opinion, but that ain't what he has to do. Hell, the man done lost $30 million, not to mention probably the $10 million he done spent in attorneys. He got another. Now, I ain't caping for him. I ain't saying that he don't deserve to get his ass whooped because he done some bull job. But what I'm saying is this. The man been in jail damn near a year. He done paid damn near $50 million in lawyer fees and civil fees out already. Okay? You done found him guilty of prostitution. He's probably going to have to register as a sex offender, all this and all that. So y'all done drugged the man through the mud. Like, okay, hold on. Wait. 1 second. Now I'm going to let y'all rock. I'm going to sit back. Check this now. The Patriots owner, he did nothing no different besides he was going to the whorehouse. He just got caught in town.
Massage parlor.
But it was a brothel. You know what I'm saying? They were selling ass in there. That got swept under the rug.
Happy endings.
Vince McMahon has numerous losses. He had to sell his business because it started getting too hot.
He didn't really sell it. They just traded hands on it. Linda McMahon became.
Is that a fact? Do you know that for a fact that he didn't sell it? No. Do you know that for a fact?
He just stepped down as CEO.
Sammy, do you know that for a fact?
Yes.
Pull it up. We can keep talking, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make sure because I'm not gonna say that he still got because from what they said he sucked. They said no. I told you we recording, we just ain't live. I said he is still. I think he sold it. That's what he's supposed to be saying. He sold it because he got all this stuff going on. That's what I was under the impression of. I watched the Netflix thing talking about he out that I know he kicked Shane out, but then Shane came back. And if he still got something to do with that, they can still hit him for that. So I'm pretty sure he out the way. He probably, most of the time when these people sell the business, they still got stocks and stuff in it, but
they still got an interest in it.
Yeah, like they still gonna make some. That's just like with the Lakers. But they sold the business for the $10 billion, but it's like a 5-year transition period where they still in the building or this or that. And then whenever it's all said and done, they still gonna have like a 10%.
Yeah, she's all controlling interest.
Yeah, like they ain't gonna just give it all up. That's crazy. I'm sure the daddy rolling over in the grave right now anyway. He ain't been dead 10 years. They done sold the business.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But the floor is yours.
I just think they're gonna take Diddy money. They try to take Diddy bread like they did. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get most of it. They messed up his deals going forward.
They shut him down. Basically, they shut him down. They couldn't put him all the way down for the count, but they shut him down because at the end of the day, who gonna do business with Diddy now? Somebody gonna take a chance, but who gonna do? It's gonna be another disgrace or something like that. It ain't gonna be these Shea Whitey folks that's up on the up and up.
No.
I don't think Diddy has to worry about that.
Hey, bro, the end's got to touch. You just can't sit on money. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a whole lot of money for him to sit on, but I'm talking about...
Diddy ain't moving to North Raleigh fit. No. Come on now.
Now, he going to have to downsize.
He ain't moving to North Raleigh.
He ain't going to downsize that much.
Bought me Tito Burrow just a Diddy bop and lamb legit. Oh, my goodness.
What do you mean?
Oh, no. That's... Bought me Tito Burrow just a Diddy bop and lamb legit.
He still got the jet.
I know he still got it.
So, he might sell that because the money ain't the same no more. Ain't no need to keep that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you think that Christian, again, went way out of turn? Just be honest. Didn't he go way out of turn again?
Sammy, you got to lift that mic up, bro. Out of turn with what?
He said, I'm glad Pops is coming home. Yeah, Pops will be home soon. Yeah. And dude, he's not getting out of jail.
I mean, yeah, you should have been a little bit more reserved on camera.
He should have, yeah.
You can say that. You can say that. You can say that.
I think basically what he was saying is, based off these charges, I know my dad is coming home. If he would have got convicted of that other stuff, he's not getting out. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's what Diddy was saying. Yeah, I'm coming home. It's a little bit further to go, but I'm coming home. You get what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, yeah. I can see some light.
Yeah, like I think this judge is gonna be a little firm though. He might, like I said, at most I see them giving him 2 years, a year for each count.
I don't know about a year. Hold on, I don't know.
I said a year for each count. He already done a year damn near. By the time he gets sentenced, he already gonna have over a year in. I'm gonna get credit for that. So if you give me 2 years, I got a year left.
Yeah, he'll be around about 8, 9
Let's
months.
say 3, cause like we saying, they want to embarrass him, so they got you. Yeah. While you there, you got to be there long enough to complete. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of
treatment or
you gotta complete rehab. Some kind of treatment, some kind of program. That's the word.
Well, I could see them.
So he got to stay locked up at least 8 months
to do the program. Yeah.
And then while you there 8 months, you might as well say we're gonna keep you a year. That's the paperwork getting done.
What would be the program though? Sex addict program?
Drug abuse.
Drug abuse. Yeah.
So if they did that. But I don't know. It's like a certain amount of time you got to have to qualify for the drug program, right? So if they only give him 3 years, he might not qualify. There ain't enough time. I'm not sure how that works.
Right. Like you saying, might be something like that. But I figured that, you know what I'm saying, they want him to at least complete some kind of, they gonna hold him long enough to complete some kind of program if they hold him. Because I really want to go with the time served.
I just, because at the end of the day, by law, and I had looked it up. I wish I didn't I'm gonna have to fix my OBS, but it was like the lawyers pulled it up. Like the prosecution is going for the high end of 5 years, but really by law, by the minimum, it's 15 to 20 something months, and by the time he go to court for sentencing, that's gonna be 13 months. So it's like, really, it's got to be time served, because all you need is 2 months left to go to the halfway house to just send the man to the crib on house arrest for 90 days, then let him go.
And be done with it.
What was their ground on not letting them out for the 1
Because you've
million?
been found guilty, and you going to have to do, and you ain't done enough time for us to let you go. That's how I'm looking at it, because like even if we go with the minimum, you ain't done the minimum yet, so you need to sit down a little bit longer.
No, I can't exactly repeat exactly what it said, but dude, he said, the judge said the reason why he didn't give him bond was because they try to make it seem like he intimidating.
Oh, yeah, with that too, and they were saying that they said that his own attorneys already said he's a violent person, and he has issues with violence against women.
That's
so
why
he
they
was
didn't
like,
give
well,
him
since
bond.
you already showing violence towards women,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
why they
let
didn't
you
give him
out.
bond for the sentence, during the sentence.
But me personally, I think that's going to even really be better for Diddy.
Yeah, I thought that was for his benefit myself.
I think that's better, because at the end of the day, like I said, if he messes around and because this going to help him get time served. It's got to.
You don't think Diddy want to get out to go get
Man, I don't care what he want to do. This is, man, forget all that. Why would you waste $1 million to get out and then go right back to jail?
And then get his hair airbrushed and whatnot.
Everybody wanted to do that, Sammy, once they hear those iron bars slam.
Man, listen, you know how many people call home and tell you they going to do different when they in the penitentiary? Man, I'm going to go to work, man. I'm done with this. And then as soon as they hit the street, they ain't 2 blocks. Man, listen, ain't two, man. They already out. They ain't gonna call you like that. By the time they get to you, as soon as they a block around the corner from the penitentiary, blunt hanging out the mouth, cigarette behind the ear, hanging out the window, shirt off, I'm free. Straight to the liquor house. The homeboys got the party ready. 6 hoes. It's up. I mean, that's how. Man,
Somebody put me on.
Well, really, I'm gonna tell you that it depends on who picks you up. If you get picked up by the same people that got you dropped off there, you headed back in the same direction. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
that comes from you not putting it where it's supposed to be. I told you how to. Never mind.
No, all right.
Go ahead. You said that comes from what?
No, that's my train of thought right now.
Man, you got to be on point. See, that's what happened to Tisa Tales when that dude ran up on her in the street. Told the girl, "Shut up." Now, she got mad. Told him, "Don't be sucking Diddy's woo woo and all this online." I was like, "Man, good God!" I said, "Now, man, he got her discombobulated now." Shout out to my boy Anton Daniels on the check in. You ever check out him, man?
No.
Man, hey, he's another one of them manosphere men now. He's another Kevin Samuels now. But well, he trying to be like Kev, but I give him his props. He be going hard on him. But he was like, this woman is really got a personal vendetta against Puff. She was like, she going so hard against him, but getting mad at people for being happy he didn't get locked up. Like, she was like, not all you people don't even know this man and y'all cheering for him. He was like, well, you don't know Cassie. So what are you what are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
How does that work?
Yeah, but when that dude stepped to her in the street, he said, yeah, that's what you get out here every day making up them lies on Diddy. Because, anybody could go up there. It looked like a, what they call it when the troops, it looked like a campground, a battleground, all the tents set up outside of the courthouse. They out there waiting, blogging every day, boots on the ground. And you over here hating on Diddy.
Ain't nobody hating on Diddy. Who hated on him?
You wanted to see him go down, or are you happy he prevailed?
Nah, I just knew he was going to get some time.
He's already been doing time.
I know that.
Do you think the punishment was just?
We don't know what the punishment is yet, though.
No, I'm talking about him being found guilty.
Oh, no, I believe that.
Do you think he should have got trafficking too?
Some
Your
of them-
honest opinion.
Some of them things were slam dunks, man. Like, yeah.
So if you
it's
was on
easy
the
to
jury, you would have said he was guilty of sex trafficking or just prostitution.
No,
I don't
would've
want you
went
as my lawyer, Sammy.
Rico and
You would have found him
trafficking.
guilty of RICO.
Mm-hmm.
You would have.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want you as my lawyer, Sammy.
Criminal enterprise in order to get.
I don't want you nowhere near me in a court of law. I don't want you nowhere near me.
Man, Sammy,
So you
come
really
on.
think he was out there moving like John Gotti or Carmine somebody or just like real like be real, man. Like
I'm being real. Yeah, it was.
what
In order
evidence showed
for-
that? In your
for
opinion, no,
sexcapades-
I want to hear this.
in order for sexcapades, he was moving like that. All his people in his organization were moving like that in order to have the freak offs and whatnot. That
Where did he buy the dope from?
he got it from the white dude that was on Syracuse.
Where did he buy the dope from? Where does they have proof of an exchange of money from Diddy giving somebody some money for drugs?
They intercepted dude and they have
no.
wiretaps.
Listen to me, Sammy. Again, where do they have video footage of Diddy giving somebody some money in exchange for drugs?
So then you're making my point for me about a RICO.
Sammy,
Thank you.
Sammy.
Thank you.
How am I making your case?
Sit and think about it, please.
No, I'm asking you. There's nothing to think about.
You said when did you see Diddy do a hand-to-hand for drugs?
Yeah.
So somebody else was buying those drugs for him. Somebody else was setting up freak offs, not just him, Cassie, and there was secretaries and all that shit, assistants setting up freak offs. So if you're part of that, setting that up,
Who got killed?
what does that have to do with a RICO?
Those are
what does that have
those
to do
are
with a RICO?
factors that bring
What
in the RICO.
does that have to
That's
do
a
with a
factor.
RICO?
Like, well, I'm saying, who got killed? Who got
does that have to do
coerced?
with a RICO?
Who was doing all these things? Like, I don't get how you came to that conclusion. Like, this is just a bunch of freaky people.
What does that have to do with a RICO?
Nothing. That's why he was found not guilty of that. Nothing.
Your organization is setting up
No, I got a business, not an organization. We're not distributing drugs.
We selling records.
We're selling records. We're not running guns. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not, like,
Making
what,
content.
like, the only thing he's doing is flying bitches in from out of town and some niggas to fuck bitches. He's just having orgy parties.
What happened to the gun charges?
They're gone.
They gone.
How can they put them on him, man? You see all these rooms in this house? You know all these people that live here? And where my fingerprints at? Thank you. Come on, man.
Whose name is on the list? On
Bad Boy Enterprise.
What is mama name on?
Bad Boy Enterprise. The business on this house. That's why you can't take it.
We don't know who got the guns in my mama.
I don't know who got this shit in here. I'm a guest just like everybody else. My company owns this house.
Janice comes on the house.
You don't know that. See, there you go.
They say he has basically everything.
I don't
in
care
his
what
mama
they
name.
say. I'm talking about what we know.
Yeah,
We don't know the facts.
I ain't counting nobody's pockets anyway.
I'm not counting his pockets, but I don't know whose name is on the lease. I'm assuming it would be, if he's a business, I'm assuming all his homes is going to be under Bad Boy Enterprise. All his cars as well. Why would I put anything in my name? It doesn't make any sense. That man got a raven a day flying to his doorstep with a lawsuit. People he never even seen or heard before. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff we don't even hear about. So just imagine the headache he goes through.
So sentencing is supposed to be Tuesday.
Who?
All right, sentencing is supposed to be Tuesday.
No, it's not. That's in October.
They said October. I
Yeah.
thought it said Tuesday.
No. October the 3rd.
They making them stew in there.
They ain't not making them stew. That's how they do.
No, that's how it works.
You get convicted and then you get sentenced later.
I know, I get that part.
Because before you get sentenced, they gotta have the pre-trial, to get your PSI stuff. They got the probation department got to come visit you and talk to you and do an interview and determine your mindset and this and that to see what prison they're gonna send you to and all this and all that. They get all that in, and then you get sentenced, and then they put you on that jumbo jet to wherever the hell you going.
The U.S. Marshal jets.
Yeah.
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 The one from when Wesley broke out.
Yeah. So, all right, so what about your boy Chavez? You see what happened to him, man?
Hey, man, that's what happened when your paperwork ain't straight.
Hey, man, I think the cartel, he done double-crossed the boys now. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, well, damn, think about this, though. This is just a wild thing I just came up with in my head, right? I was like, think about it. They talking about he got ties with the Sinaloa cartel, right? Do you think they made him throw that fight last week?
They had to. It looked
You know what I'm saying?
It looked horrible.
Cause he went out there and got smashed by Jake Paul.
It looked horrible, bro.
And then right after he lose the fight, a week later, he got locked up. Not even a week.
Was he a professional boxer?
Yeah, he's Julio Cesar's son.
Yes. He was
That's he fought Jake Paul last Saturday.
Right.
And on Wednesday, they kicked his door in. Said he tried to lie on his visa, but that's what they got him here for. But he's getting extradited to Mexico because they done had warrants for him for over a year.
That's what I thought he
So
was.
that's probably why so if he lied on his visa, that's why he lied. He know they got warrants for him back in Mexico. Come on, man. Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Right, that's the lie you told on your visa.
Yeah.
Application.
Cause he ain't telling them where he at over here. But my thing is this: more than likely, the only thing I can think of is okay. They just seen him on TV fighting Jake Paul. They say, hey man, how he over there fighting and we got warrants for him over here? But they just can't come over here and pick him up.
Right.
They let him cash his check and they came and got the money.
What is it? Have you been arrested for anything less than a misdemeanor? Anything more than a misdemeanor in the last year? You gonna get that? Yes.
No, it doesn't even matter. It's just he lied. It probably wasn't even his real name or anything. But
he ain't gonna be able to go through that thing without the dude look the same.
Man, he can go through wherever he want to go through if he hooked him with the cartel. They got boats and people that they know. And
I just figured it was some bogus paperwork.
No, they said that, man. I think, like I said, you got to remember, that's just like jurisdiction. So U.S. wanted a part of that collar too. They could have probably got him for that. They just didn't care. He making money. They hitting him in the head. But that was just the only thing I could think of is that was the way to get him back to Mexico. They gave them the intel. They did their Googles, found out they could swoop him up. They could swoop him up for this. And now since we got him in custody, y'all come get him and take him back. Cause they talking about he got firearms trafficking and organized crime. I just did a story on this the other day. Talking about he got firearm trafficking and organized crime. And if he a part of the cartel and he a famous boxer's son that they can, somebody could get a collar for and get a higher position in government and all that. That's a big collar for them over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I kind of agree with what you're saying about, like, they gave them the heads up that he had all the charges in Mexico and shit. And you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker called a motherfucker they knew, was like, yo, bro, y'all know dude got these charges, bro. How the fuck y'all let him fill a visa for him out? Dude was like, let me get on it.
I'm thinking
he got on it. He fought, lost the fight, like B saying. Maybe he lost the fight for the bread for the boys. The boys said, fuck it, let's get him. Because they got power over there, so they was like, hell no, wait till we get our bread.
You feel me?
I was just going to say simply that I think they were waiting for him to get enough bread so he can at least try to bail himself out, and they were like, yo, we get the paper anyway.
Nah, man, that warrant was already ready when they picked him up. You know what I'm saying?
No, they was just waiting for him.
Because at the end of the day, guess what? Listen, it was agents at the fight.
Right.
Because they look, I'm pretty sure Mexico was like, nah, let them fight. Let him get his money. Let him think everything good. Then we can rock him to sleep.
You're making my point for me.
Yeah, so they could follow him around for the next couple of days, wait till that check deposited. You got it? All right, let's get him.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna fight? You gonna fight? Oh, he's gonna fight that. Oh, okay.
Y'all letting him slap us in the face like that?
We'll arrest him on Tuesday or Wednesday. Let him get that check deposited.
Yeah.
He gonna try to build himself out.
They slick, yeah. They definitely slick. Don't think they ain't gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? And then he lost too. It was like, come on now, I ain't even gonna front now. I done seen Julio.
I've seen him fight.
But they say all them fights is fixed, man.
What? No, man,
not the Tommy Fury fight.
That's the emperor out there.
Not the Tommy Fury fight was not fixed.
I bet you this Canelo Bud ain't gonna be fixed. They gonna be throwing blows. That's near your birthday. That's September. And the crazy thing is that joint gonna be at the football field out there in Vegas. It's gonna be at Allegiant Stadium. So I know if it's a stadium fight, that means you could be in the building. Like them tickets gonna be like football game tickets.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. The further down you get, it's gonna be live, but that's still something that it ain't like a Coliseum. That's more.
I see the cheapest probably about $250.
Yeah, but you can still see.
Man, you heard about the new Manny? Manny's about to take a welterweight fight for a championship.
Man, he broke.
How he broke?
Only way you getting back in the ring in your mid to late 40s after you ain't been fighting in a long time, you broke. That's the quickest way you can make a lot of money. Is he still in politics?
I thought so.
I know his wife left him that he had all them kids with, so he damn on his ass out here now. He trying to get that paper.
Oh, yeah.
He like Rocky now. He trying to find him a young lion out there. A young lion out there to put him back in the stable now. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, if he didn't have to go out there and go get this money this way, he wouldn't be out there. Trust me now. How old is Manny? I'm 45, 44. He got to be 3, 4, 5 years older than me.
He almost 50.
So come on, bro. Like man, stop, man.
Well, he's going for a title.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Where Floyd
at chilling.
Floyd just be having them exhibition matches
because he's smart.
Like 3-4 million off the rip.
No, he making more than that. Floyd ain't going out there to fight for no 3-4 million. Trust me, he ain't going out there unless he picking up 50.
No, I'm talking about his ticket price, just not the pay-per-views and whatnot like that. I'm just talking about tickets.
Sammy, it's only one people doing pay-per-view, I believe now. It's Dazzin.
Design.
Whatever it is. Showtime doesn't show boxing. HBO doesn't show boxing no more.
When is the last time you either watched Showtime or HBO?
They ain't
other than not being on, the way.
They ain't showed a fight in over 6-7 years. Neither one of them.
Yeah,
it was like 2019, 2018 when HBO showed their last
pre-pandemic.
Fight. Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Mayweather's 48.
Okay, so he my brother age. But the point I'm making is, hell, that's too old to be out there. It's over. Now you could go to the bar and beat Bad Man Tony and whoop everybody all day long. Or you can even go to the gym and spar. And you know what I'm saying, still be active, but to really be going out there going hard, like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get that up. So the only way you're gonna go out there and put yourself through that is if you need that money. And the only reason why the other person wanna fight you is because they on the way up and you got a name that they could use to put on their resume saying I finished off this old lion in the wilderness now. I put him out his misery now. I put him to bed. Took him out to pasture. That's all they want to do. What you got? What you looking up?
Oh, no, I was looking at Floyd's fights.
It ain't nothing to look at. They all wins.
Yeah, pretty much.
So ain't nothing to look at.
But then they got exhibition and whatnot.
There ain't nothing to look at there either. They all wins. It's like that infinite Mortal Kombat tower that just keep going. As long as you keep winning, it just keep going up, going up.
No, it eventually gets to Goro and Kentaro.
I said the infinite tower. It is nobody at the top. It just keeps going. You just keep fighting until you lose. You know what I'm saying?
Never played that one. I got to get to the end of something.
Got something on your plate?
No, not really, man.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, man, it was something else on the it was something else that had happened over the week. I forgot what it was. Man,
The Middle East, the Big Ugly Bill.
The Big Ugly Bill.
Michael Madison.
Oh yeah, Mike Madison. Yeah,
Dude
yeah,
from
rest in peace, Mike Madison.
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
Reservoir Dogs.
That's one of my favorites. Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite movies that he was in, but you probably never seen it. But it was like one. You remember the barbershop era where the nigga be at the barbershop with all the straight DVD movies that might have didn't get picked up. But if you can ever go look it up, it's a movie called The Killing Jar.
I don't think I ever seen that.
It's a movie where it's him, Machete, Dan Terrell.
Yeah.
It's him, Mike Madison, my man from Oz that had the dreads in the wheelchair. The dark-skinned dude that was in the movie with Chestnut and all them, the best man, the black dude.
Oh, yeah.
Him. They all at this bar. Well, they all just happen to end up at this same diner. And a call come out over the radio saying that a house just got kicked in and somebody murdered the whole family in there and stole some stuff. But one of them people in the diner is the killer, and then it just ends up being a holdup where motherfuckers getting plucked down one by one. But the shit it's like held up, but it's a hostage situation where you don't know who the killer is till the end.
Right.
But that shit was good as fuck. Like, you could pull it up on cinema or anything. Just type in The Killing Jar.
That shit down on cinema again.
That shit was hell. Yeah, that shit was dope. Yep. You seen that Jurassic Park? Anything? What's the last movie, newest movie you saw? It ain't gotta be the movie theater. I'm just saying it could be on the Fire Stick, anything.
It was damn, I can't think. The Nickel Boys.
The Nickel Boys.
Yeah, it's about some kids that went to the reform school back in the day and they escaped, and one of them died, and the other one kind of like assumed his identity, and it's like survivor's remorse type joint.
This joint right here, yeah, I forgot it had Gary Busey, little brother, in it too. He was one of the actors in the movie. Shit right here.
Nah, the last movies I saw was
that joint was ill.
The Captain America and the Sinners.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, the black nigga.
White.
Well, no, I'm just saying when you.
Damn.
I'm still thinking about the white dude. I mean, I can't remember his name, but when you say Captain America, I was about to say.
You forgot they remade it with the black dude as Captain America.
I forgot now with the Falcon.
Yes, I saw that, and then I saw Sinners. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
what you think
Sinners.
about that?
Sinners?
Yeah.
It was all right.
I think they're trying to. I mean, I get it. I think he was. Well, I'm gonna let one of y'all answer for Sammy.
I
We
think they
sat
tried
there
to
and
make
watched
it too much like From Dusk Till Dawn. In my opinion, try to make it like a Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez type movie.
Did you get the message though?
Nah, I didn't get the message. Don't invite vampires in. Yeah, don't invite vampires in. Yeah, I get that message.
Follow your dream.
Follow your dream. That's what I didn't get that message then.
I think it was about they were just saying how the white people will come and suck the life out of you, whatever you got going on now. That was a little nice black spot. Here come the demons now, them white folks, the devils pulled up now. Because at the end, it's looked like your boy sold the soul, because at the end of the day, when they came to visit him in the bar, and you looked up and seen the mirror, shit, you ain't see his damn reflection either. And they were vampires when they came to see him. Shit.
Well, he invited her in, though.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, at the end, if you look at when the reflection goes up, you didn't see whatever his name was, Tommy, whatever the little brother, little cousin.
The dude was singing.
The singer, yeah, his reflection was missing in the mirror too.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's what I took from it. Cause like I said, it just showed how they'll use your family, your friends. They kept trying to use different people outside to get in. And the last person that was inside was his brother. He knew he was supposed to put him outside, but he couldn't do it. You see what the hell going on. You see what just killed him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what burned everything down, the fact that they didn't put him outside.
Yeah, and then the other woman, she broke down whenever they was outside, and they said, look, 'cause remember, she was weak because her husband and all them was outside. And then she was like, come on in, y'all, and let's get it, or whatever. Then they won't nothing they could do. She invited them in. That's why they was throwing everything at them to get them to open the door.
Well, they got in.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's his brother outside. He know he dead, but that's still his brother. So he's hoping that he's still in there, but he gone, bro.
Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah, after you see something like that jump off, like, I don't believe nothing. Like I said, if that happened to me, man, throw me outside. Y'all know I'm gone. Don't be sitting there acting no fool. Hey, burn the body, like the boys did in Game of Thrones. Now we gotta burn their bodies. We don't need them coming back.
Yeah.
What's that? Letting the Walking Dead? Yeah, all of them. Walking Dead, all that stuff. Which y'all we call it pollen. That might be the government now spraying us with something.
All right, big beautiful bill.
I don't really know what it was.
Man.
Basically, gave tax cuts to the rich, cut all the programs for basically
Medicaid,
middle class,
Section 8 hood, all that. About to get
lower
shut
class
down.
people.
Snap. What is it? Yeah, Snap.
Yeah.
Snap. You talking about the financing thing? Snap.
Oh, snap.
Food stamp.
Food stamps.
Oh shit, I don't get that.
Nah, but like you cutting off. Like they already got rid of Planned Parenthood, and then they getting rid of.
Let's get that money back.
We ain't getting it back. That's the thing. This is going. It's all going to the rich.
Well, it's their turn, man. Y'all know what it is.
How is it the top 10%?
They just get richer and richer.
It's their turn, man. I'm a realist, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I know we could use. I'm just joking. I know we could use that money, but check this out. We done had 8 straight years of democracy. It ain't gonna keep being democracy if we keep making a debt.
You mean Democrats?
Yeah.
Because democracy is what
Overall,
we're supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be a democracy.
Well, it ain't.
Meaning there's a vote in order to get to it. It's not just sit down by one person.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is,
you meant, like Sammy said, you meant the Democrats.
the Democrats. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, with them, they had 8 years. They finally lost. Then they got back in, and they fumbled the bag again. You get what I'm saying? It went 8-4, back to another 4. Now, y'all messed up when y'all let Biden. Y'all should have. He said at first he was only going to do 4 years, and then in the end he said, "Oh hell no, I'm going again. I could beat him again." And y'all didn't really have no plan until he fell down out there, and then y'all said,
That's
he
the
too.
thing. That's it. There was no plan.
That's it.
There was no plan, man.
Y'all won't grooming nobody.
No plan after Obama.
The plan was like get him out of here real quick.
No.
Let's just go with the only viable candidate we got right now, which is Kamala. Let's go.
Nah, that was last minute. Because my thing is this, Sammy, at the end of the day, first and foremost, even though Donald Trump lost the election, he never stopped campaigning. Them whole 4 years that he was out of office, he kept his face in your face. On Instagram and that, like, he never, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have a new viable candidate until he fell down or he kept tripping and falling. And then they was like, oh, man. And now they done came out and said he got something, cancer or colon cancer or
stage
something?
4. I think.
I don't know what stage now. I don't want to put him down in the dirt.
I think they said it was like stage 4. I'm not trying to put him in the grave or anything like that.
Yeah, but something like that, that's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. Well,
So
they
make it make sense that that's why he might have been falling down. And
They
all
had
that.
to know the whole time. I mean, you're the president of the United States, and you don't think that when you go to the doctor, they're testing for shit like that.
Well, that's if he go.
I'm sure he had to go. As president, you probably gotta go.
As president, you can damn near do what you want to do, but to a certain degree, it ain't nowhere he can't go.
Tell that to John F. Kennedy.
Why you got to go do that, Sammy? You know what I'm saying? What he do to you, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he do to you?
Yeah, that was a bit much, Sam. That was like,
I mean, like, what he do to you, man? What that got to do with anything, man? That man,
as president, he said he could do what he want to do, and I said
he didn't do nothing wrong.
I
though.
just made an example.
But why would I ask him and he didn't do nothing wrong? He was he was riding down the street in the car, minding his business.
Okay, and who shot him?
Some nigga.
Allegedly.
I don't know who. I can't remember the guy's name. I won't old enough. I can't remember that. I don't care about their history. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that he was minding his business in a what do they call it? A carcade? Or what do they call it? When it's all of them riding something cade.
Parade.
No, not parade. Whatever, carcade or whatever they call it. But he riding with the top down.
Procession.
Yeah, he got clipped. That's it. That's all I know. Somebody had a great shot because they hit him twice. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought they hit him once, and then it exploded on the trunk.
Yeah, no. But we're gonna leave him be. You brought this mess up, man. Like we don't want to disgrace the late president. You know what I'm saying? He did it.
No, you just you said a statement, and I just made an excellent example. I thought.
Anyway, you got any closing statements, man?
Nah, I ain't got.
What you got going on for the weekend, family?
Yeah, I'm be in the house.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm about to call it. The weekend.
Yeah, I am too, man. I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning, cast this rod in the lake for a few minutes. My peoples in the Buns, they got a crib and they got a big lake in the back, so I think I'm gonna ride up there next weekend and go fishing.
Yeah, that's a nice little move.
Just something to sit back, relax, and chill. Tell them put something on the grill, get a peace of mind. But yeah, man, we're gonna doctor this up, get this out to the people, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Just another Saturday with the fam. We just kicking it, y'all. Y'all keep it locked. Straight Shoota Podcast, Unscripted Saturdays. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
Yep.
Facts. Facts.